and we're live.
Yay!
The second
It's time
time.
for the big announcement. It's time for the big announcement.
Is everybody ready? Oh my gosh. I hope you
Ready.
guys are popping on here and joining us live. It's only Tuesday and we have 107 or more people in this group. Since
Yes.
last Thursday, our big announcement of Scale for Women. And we are just busting at the seams. We know we have started this challenge on Tuesday, and it was the 4-day challenge. For those of you that have been joining us or following along, we're excited because people are getting results. So
Already.
yes, already. And it's only day 2.
Yeah.
So join us tomorrow and Friday if you can for our live 8:00 in the morning till 9:00.
That's
And we
Eastern
will
time.
Eastern time, yes, we'll guide you through and we will help you scale whatever it is that you're trying to create in your story. So, Shelley,
Yes.
should we
I
share?
know. Yes. Okay. Drum roll. So this is another part of Scale for Women. We've talked about we're going to be hosting live events that are going to be exclusive and limited seating. And our first one is coming up October 28th and 29th in Bloomington, Indiana at the Graduate Hotel. And we already know we are already planning the next live event. We haven't picked the destination yet, but guess what? We figured out, as fun as it is for the very first live event that Melanie and I got together, we went down and we looked at everything, and you've seen probably the videos. But oh my gosh, we need an expert to do this moving forward. And Melanie and I have worked with our special guest, you might see her already on screen here, who owns Travel Girl Travel Agency. And her name is Stephanie Ellis. And she is our first Pinnacle Club level member and partner. And we'll talk about more about our membership levels that are coming out, but we are so excited to announce our official, the Scale for Women official travel partner is Travel Girl out of Lafayette, Indiana, owner Stephanie Ellis. Stephanie, we're so excited to have you joining us and being part of this group and community, and even more so being a partner with us for our members. So why don't you introduce yourself, Stephanie?
Hi, I'm Stephanie Ellis. I'm founder and owner of Travel Girl in Lafayette, Indiana. We have an office location downtown in Lafayette, and we are all things travel. From as simple as, your needs are to the most complex things. We can handle it, all with myself and my agents. And we are just beyond excited and honored to be part of the Scale program. This is really, really exciting.
So I have had the opportunity, I've known Stephanie for about 3 years now, I think. And in fact, Stephanie and Melanie and I all are on the board of executive board for ABO, the Association of Women Business Owners here in Lafayette. And one of the things that I have really enjoyed, and we're not breaking any rules or anything here, but Stephanie has put together some of the most unique trips. I actually owned a travel agency back in the 1990s. And I never got to put together cool trips like this. But Stephanie has put together trips like dinosaur bone digs.
Yeah.
And I mean, tell everybody about some of the unique things. It's not just the normal everyday airfare, hotel, car rental.
Go to Paris.
No, we do some really, really custom things. The dinosaur one that you were talking about was, I had some clients that were infatuated with the prehistoric road show on PBS. And they're like, hey, Steph, can you make this happen for us? And well, we painstakingly put together everything and hired a private guide and set them on their way. And they still say that that's one of their very favorite trips. Oh my gosh, I had a client that wanted to go to Yellowstone in the dead of the winter, which is believe it or not, a lot harder than when you expect, because you have to reserve these like snow buses and all this kind of stuff. And so took care of that. And they're like, hey, by the way, while we're out there, we hear there's an expert in fly fishing and we would like him to teach us how to fly fish. So, you know, called and put that together. And right now we're kind of doing a fun one. Clients just loves Beatrix Potter, all things Beatrix Potter.
Ooh.
So we're doing a custom trip to England, where she's going to go to one of the traveling museums that, you know, what's Beatrix Potter now, and also to the homestead and everything else. And so it's just always really, really interesting, because we kind of sometimes live vicariously through the clients, but it's always an adventure and always really exciting what we're putting together.
That is amazing. And I just wanted you to share that, because I think today people think it's so easy to just go online and book travel. And it might be easy, but that doesn't make it the best thing. And I owned a travel agency back in the day. And I can tell you that having a travel agent who has the right connections can save your patootie when you are out on a trip and something happens.
Yes.
And it could be even before the trip starts. And so those of us that had travel arrangements made during pre-pandemic, right before the lockdown, I'm telling you what, having a travel agency would have saved a lot of time, energy, frustration, tears, all kinds of things.
Money.
So, oh my God, money for sure.
Yeah.
And so I've always been a big proponent of travel agents, a professional travel agent who's in it full time.
Yeah.
Not just messing with it.
No.
Those are my words. I mean, there's some great part-time travel agents out there, but you don't want somebody who's dabbling. And Stephanie does not dabble, I guarantee it. And neither do her agents. So, but for everybody watching and who will end up watching this, can you talk a little bit to, I know that you guys announced a trip coming up next year that probably our Scale for Women members might even have an interest in, because it's an international trip. And guess what? You can leave from anywhere.
It is. It's actually a really cool trip, because when you talk to a lot of especially women that are kind of wanting to get into travel, you know, a couple of their big things that they want to see is Paris and London. And so we thought, you know, why not create a group where it's just going to be us exclusively. I mean, we're not going to have strangers, or, you know, we're going to know who's on this trip with us. And I'm actually going to be one of the guides that is doing it as well, but we're going to, you know, do all the things in Paris that everybody wants to, you know, do, have coffee along the Seine. We're going to, you know, go to the markets. We're going to, you know, explore London. And what better way than, you know, with all your best girlfriends that are, it's just, we're really, really, really excited about this trip. And it's also in June. So, I mean, what a better time to be in Paris and London than in June. Wow. So yeah, we're really, really excited about that trip.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. But you also do just every day, I need to fly to Arizona to visit my mom, airline tickets, car rental, hotel. But you also do destination things, right?
We do.
So talk a little bit about that, because that's something I don't think most people even think about using a travel agent for.
For destination things, I mean, I guess
so like if I want to take my kids to Disney World, I can call you and you will do the whole thing.
Oh yeah,
tickets and you know, offering and based on what we like, you know, other attractions in the area, and getting that scheduled and set up, and tickets, all that can be included, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one thing that we're not only travel agents here, but I really believe we're travel experts, because my team, we travel. So, you know, we know whether or not it's a waste of money to, you know, get the genie service at Disney, for instance, or, when you're staying at Universal, stay at one of the more premium properties because you actually get the unlimited express pass so it's like, that's a huge thing. I mean, to go and just walk on any Universal ride, and it's included when you stay at 3 of their resort properties. So, really and truly, we eat, breathe, sleep, travel here, we know the stuff because we experience it, and education is highly, highly important in my agency. It's just something that we constantly work on. And so, yeah, we have the experience and we know the insider secrets.
And here's another thing that I think is that I just want to share with, again, our community, is that Stephanie is one of us. She is also investing in herself in personal and professional development and growth, and for her team, for her agents. And that's something that we respect and get behind. Because we know that she is in it for the long haul. Because when we invest in ourselves and our teams, as much as we invest in the brick and mortar parts of our businesses, we know that you're in it for the long haul, that you're all about continual growth, continually getting better, continually getting bigger. You can't lead more people if you're not increasing your own leadership capacity. And so I just want to give Stephanie some props for that. It's another reason why we are so excited to have Travel Girl and Stephanie and her team as our partner, our official travel partner of Scale for Women.
Yay.
So excited.
It's going to be so awesome. It isn't just about our live events. It is about extending this friendship, this trust, this unity, this bond with anything that you need travel wise, to know that this is your resource.
Mm-hmm. And if you, for some reason, can't remember the name of the agency, and you do not have to live in the Lafayette area to use Stephanie and her travel agency.
No.
And her expert travel people. She can do travel for anybody from anywhere.
And another thing is, we are fee free.
Oh yeah.
One of the
That's
few.
also a
So
big deal.
yeah, so we'll serve anybody, and there's never a fee for that. So
No booking fees.
right.
And so on the scaleforwomen.com website, at the bottom of the page, you'll see there's links there to Travel Girl, to the website, and then also to be able to email the Travel Girl travel agency. But I think we might have put your email address in, Stephanie. We can change that to info or something, or wherever you want it to go.
That's okay. I know where to route things.
Oh, my inbox is full. Woo, what a bad problem to have.
Yeah.
Talk about scaling your business.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, and then we will have, and we do encourage, we're going to have specific days of the week on the Facebook group where we want everyone to share your wares. And maybe we'll make that Wednesday share your wear day. What do you sell? Link to it, whether it's product or service. The only thing we just want to make sure is that we're not being annoying salespeople. We don't want any of that. We're all adults here. We know what we need.
That's right. But we love celebrating each other. And this is part of where we want to take this group. We've been involved in so many groups ourselves, and we just feel like this is going to be something different. It's going to be something different because not just because we're John Maxwell team members and we focus on real personal development. We want to see you succeed from the level that you are now, not trying to expect you to be something that you're not, or push you into something that you don't want to be. This is all about you growing your potential from where you are right now and exploding it so that you can see the success that you deserve in life. And when we all do, but we are women and we don't even give ourselves credit half the time. So Shelley and I are challengers. We're going to remind you this every day. We are challengers. We are going to pull you to the point where you can see what we see for you.
And you're either going to jump off with us and grow your wings on the way down, or we're going to catch you at the bottom.
Yep.
So don't be afraid.
Don't be
Take the
afraid.
leap. Right, Stephanie?
That's right. I am so thankful that I took the leap and hired you as my business coach a few years ago. One of the very best decisions I've ever made, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a journey that we take together.
Yeah.
So, but we are excited. We hope that the women in this community, tribe, whatever we want to call it, our village, will reach out when they have the need to travel. And if we're going to find out for sure, since we kind of messed up and went ahead and booked the block of rooms at the Graduate, whether or not Stephanie can book into the block for us, or if you'll need to book those yourself. If you decide you are going to attend our live event, our 1.5 day masterclass that's coming up at the end of October, which actually is my birthday weekend.
Oh, that's
It's
awesome.
5/9.
You definitely want to be there. Hey, Aurora Wilson is watching
Yay!
and says, love Stephanie and Ariana. And Jessica Payne is watching. So hope
Yay.
you're doing your challenge, Jessica.
And I know Jessica is like a total geek for Universal because of Harry Potter. And so now you know who to call
It's
when
magical there.
oh my gosh, we loved it. That we went quite a few years ago though, when we first got married. But yeah, get a hold of Stephanie because she will hook you up in all the right ways.
Yep. Yep. Oh my goodness. Stephanie, any last words? We're doing all the talking.
No, I don't think so. I'm just super excited to work with you guys. And I absolutely believe and I have a passion for what you're doing. And I'm just really excited to see where everything goes. So
Awesome. Well, we know Sedona is one of the places we want to hold an event alive. And then we're also thinking the Netherlands, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and we've actually already been asked to come to Africa to do
Mhm.
some training over there.
Very
Some
cool.
leadership development training. And so we might want to hold a Scale for Women event. We already have some women from Africa who are part of our community, Scale for Women, and we want to support them. And if we could do that in a live event, you'd be okay with booking that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that I would absolutely be okay with that. That would be amazing.
It would be amazing.
All
Oh my
right.
goodness. We've got lots of plans, ladies. So stick with us. If you have some ideas on what you'd like to see, where you'd like to go for the next live event, let us know. And remember, the early bird registration ends September the 23rd. So you've got time to plan this, but we have 50 seats reserved for this first live event. So get in the room. You want to be in the room.
Absolutely. I mean, not only are you going to learn, but you're going to have the opportunity to create new relationships. And your network will be expanded by the number of women in that room and by their networks.
Mhm.
So, I mean, there's more to this than just getting together and, learning our why, which is super important. We're learning our DISC style and how to communicate and connect more easily and at a higher level. That's pretty important too. Our mindset, wow, that's something we really need to always be intentional about controlling. But the bottom line is relationships are where it's at. And as women,
Absolutely.
we know this intuitively. And this is an opportunity to not only learn more, grow more, but also to gain relationship. And I don't think we can ever have too many women friends who are really, they're mission driven to empower and lift other women and be supportive, not competitive.
Yes.
So, oh my gosh, I'm getting all teary and goosebumpy here. I'll stop talking now.
No, this is awesome, Shelley. Can you see our excitement? And we're only in the beginning. This is the very, very beginning, launching all this great stuff and bringing on fantastic partners like Stephanie Ellis and Travel Girl. We are just elated to have you as a partner.
Well, thank you. And we're honored.
All right, ladies, if you have any comments, if you have any questions, you know how to reach out to Stephanie Ellis. You can go to scaleforwomen.com, go down to the very bottom, and all her stuff is right there. Click on those buttons, and we will put some links here in the group so that you can find her too. But thank you for
Hey.
tuning in to our big announcement. And Shelley,
Thank you, everyone, and enjoy your day. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. It's still not too late to jump into the 4-day challenge. We're halfway through, but all the workbooks and the replays are on YouTube, and the workbooks are in the Facebook group. So I really encourage you. I know they're an hour. I know that, but I'm telling you, they are packed with value and information to help you grow your social media presence and be more visible. I mean, that's the name of the challenge. Be visible.
yep, yep. Just step into it. Just try it. Right?
Yeah,
Just try it. This is the first time we're doing this. We're going to do many, many more things. But this is an opportunity for you to try. And like we told you this morning, if you are nervous about getting on social media for video, this is a safe group so that you can try things out. So if you're thinking about, hey, I want to test something out for Instagram where I have a 30-second pitch, this is where you want to try it out, and we will give you feedback, all of us. So don't be afraid, step in. Please know that this is a safe zone, and we are excited to pour into you.
Yes, and each other. We want you pouring into each other. And guess what? We need you pouring into us too. We don't know everything. We're just a little further down the path.
Oh my goodness. Well, have a great day, and we will see you all, if not before, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the 3rd day of the 4-day challenge.
All right, bye.
Bye. Keep
Peace.
scaling. All right.
Stop.
Done?
The
Stop recording.
announcement.
Stop
The
recording.
announcement.